Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, welcome to another episode of the Trax Cast, or Trax, the LayTrax Podcast. I'm your host, um, Jackson's Trax. So, yesterday, great racing at ERX Motor Park. Um, a great, I talked to a great individual yesterday. I did a video. It's on my YouTube channel right now. I talked to a guy named Travis Milhausen, number 10 for Pro Light and Pro 2 truck. I just want to let you know that I was a little nervous when I did the video yesterday, Travis, and I just want to say thank you again to your family for being so cool and everything else. It was my first live performance actually talking to somebody on a podcast. Normally I do my podcast, right here from my bedroom, which is kind of weird because this is actually what I actually am going to be maybe someday, moving. And I am going to try to make sure that I have an office where I can actually do podcasts where it actually looks like something that's not a bedroom. I mean, we're in Wayne's basement, but we're not in Wayne's basement. Garth, that's a haiku. That's a line from Wayne's World. Sorry. Today I'm wearing the Hammered Trax Revolution shirt. Basically what this was a DTF transfer that a guy did from Custom World Tees in St. Cloud at the mall. He took the logo, he put it basically on a thing and heat pressed it. And over years, I mean, this shirt, I've had this for a year. And this shirt has gone through the washer, the dryer, the pants on fire, all sorts of kind of shit and everything else. And basically it's been through, and that's why I call it the hammered look. Basically it looks like the t-shirt's been hammered to hell and everything else. So I'm going to wear this at ERX today. I'm on my way to ERX now. I know that it's 10:12. We did have some thunderstorms this morning. And we had some thunderstorms in St. Cloud. They had thunderstorms at ERX Motor Park this morning. So that's going to make the rain, is going to make the track a little bit more wet, which they like to have, but not soupy like it was in Crandon. Now, I heard stories and I watched YouTube videos from Crandon, and I saw how bad the track was. It rained 3 days straight before they raced. It rained Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then they finally raced on Sunday. So yesterday at ERX Motor Park in ELK River, our ELK River Motor Park at ELK River, Minnesota, in ELK River, Minnesota, they had a fantastic day for racing. There was a nice breeze. It was 80-some degrees outside. It got to about 90, I think is what it was told. Is what we were told on the track. But it got to about 80, 90 degrees. And today it's supposed to get to about 91, but maybe with this overcast and maybe with this cloudy day, the sun's going to come out about noon and it might get to about 91. It might get to, whatever. So just drink plenty of fluids, drink a lot of water. I just want to thank Sonic last night for giving me the greatest burgers that I had last night. Now that my Little Caesars was shut down in ELK River last night, I have no idea where the hell I'm going to go for food, so I'm probably going to go to Sonic again. Just go to Sonic. Get the crazy, I think they're called the Crazy Eyes. I had onion rings last night. I love Sonic. If you want really good stuff, get Sonic. Go veg out. So I'm going to stop at the Clearwater Travel Plaza again, get some water like I did before. And then I'm going to go on my way. I'm probably going to take 10. I don't know. Because going down 10 instead of going to Interstate is a lot easier for me to go there. I just want to thank the great people at Yokohama Tires. Last night, I saw the Yokohama people. They're really cool. The guy I interviewed last night, this is Travis Milhouse Jr. right here, local guy. He's a really good he's a really good racer. He had a P3 victory line in Pro Light, and he had a 7th place victory in Pro 2. He had 7th place, but that's not really a victory, but he finished. I think it's great to actually finish around the track. I mean, ERX is a heck of a track. It's a great place. My favorite place to sit and watch is over by the Yokohama Tire trailer. It's kind of up where the Red Bull tent is. And if you sit there, you got good view of a jump that is amazingly great. It goes from a high jump down to a tabletop, and it gets really good views. And I had a lot of my pictures and a lot of my videos that I posted on the YouTube channel were from that location. I posted up side-by-sides, buggies, and some basically side-by-sides and buggies. And yeah, I was going to post more videos, but I kind of ran into a snafu on my on my YouTube channel. They only let me put like 8 or 10 videos up at a time. It says that I can put 15 up, but then I can only upload 10 because I have a limitation cutoff of how many videos that I can upload at a time, which is kind of weird because, YouTube, for some odd reason, cuts off people who are trying to be really good content creators. But since my stuff is about cars, I guess it's considered boring to them. So I guess they don't really want a lot of content to be posted. I don't know what their thing is. I really have no clue. I said something today that was really kind of different. I mean, I saw a video and it was kart racing. So the kids were driving go-karts or the guys were driving go-karts. Now, I think, to be 100% honest with you, if you really want to get your kids into racing, and there's a lot of kids out there that are racing now that are really young, that are starting out, is because the reason they're doing it is because they're looking up to people. Their parents are, we're looking up to people like Ken Block and Travis Pastrana and everything now. And it's so funny. After Ken Block passed, his daughter has taken the reins of, she's taken the reins of the Hoonigans, the Hoonicorn and the everything. And she's following in her dad's footsteps, and she's doing a hell of a job. She's really good at what she does. And I think that she should just keep on going. Just don't listen to the bullshit. Just go and do what you got to do and keep on doing it for everybody that was a fan of your father. That's all I got to say. I mean, I'm giving her I'm giving Lita a lot of props. I think, I think that she's really good. I mean, Lucy, I don't know if she's racing anymore. That's Ken's wife. I don't know if she's racing anymore or not. I really have no clue. But to be 100% honest with you, I really do think that more and more people need to respect and understand that she's going to take off. That I think it's Leah. I want to say it's Leah. It's Leah Block. I think it might be right. I don't know. Please, somebody smack me with a ruler and tell me I'm wrong. Now, okay, I'm gonna do I know that I'm kind of going off a little bit here, but this is something that's really pissed me off. So, I was on a group called the Modified Mini Coopers group. Some guy was asking a question about his car, and I posted pictures of my Mini Cooper on there, thinking it was okay. But I've gotten so much shit from about 45 to 100 people on this Modified Mini page bashing the shit out of my car. So I deleted the comments because I was tired of hearing what everybody was saying. I mean, there were some people that were bashing my car or bashing my car because, one, I'm American and I made an American flag on the car. So I'm going to make this perfectly 100% fucking clear. And this is where I'm going to get really pissed off. So this is why it's not made for kids. The thing is that my car is painted red, white, and blue. It's supposed to represent the American flag, the Confederate flag, which was the flag that represented the South in the Civil War, but it's still red, white, and blue with stars on it. It's just another flag to represent America and everything else. And also the Union Jack flag from England or from the UK. So when you see my car driving around, I'm going to have 3 posts on the back. And what I'm gonna do is I'm making myself my own little. Basically, I'm making my own little tow hitch thing, and my tow hitch thing is gonna have 2 things on the side with red, white, and blue whips on it. Who I wanna push their product. Um, I want to push these guys' product because if you want really good antenna whips for your company, this company called Whip It Light Rods. Whip It Light Rods. They're gonna make these. They're gonna make these light up antenna wires that are gonna go on the outside of my car. So when I make the tow bar that goes on the Mini Cooper, when I put it on the Mini Cooper, I'm gonna have 3 different things for flags. I'm gonna have for the Confederate, the American, and I'm gonna have it for the Union Jack. So I'm gonna have 3 flags in the back, and then on the ends, I'm going to have these lighted up bars that are going to go on the outside, and they're going to be connected to solar panels. I'm going to try to make it so that the solar panels make the lights glow, or I'm going to run a power source to the back using a battery that I charge up all the time, and then just run through the back, running the extension cord through the back and go into the car. Now, you're all probably saying, why the hell Confederate flag? Well, the Confederate flag to me is just represented the South in the Civil War, and I'm going to use it because it's history. That's what I like about it. Now, the American and the Union Jack flags are 2 great representations of what I like. Yes, we do use red, white, and blue for our colors. For Trax Revolution now. I mean, that's the new color scheme. That's the way my Mini Cooper is going to be. And I'm sorry, but if you don't like it, go to fucking hell. I mean, because the thing is that it's my car. And if you don't like it, then you're pissing on the American flag is what you're basically doing. Because the car is basically my way of saying that I'm proud to be an American, but I'm also respected. I'm also respected of the people from, the UK, and I'm also respecting the people from the South, even though, they don't really have a flag for themselves. But I'm tired of hearing all the people bashing the Confederate flag. I don't know why people bash the Confederate flag. I don't understand what the flag did to somebody. It didn't do anything. I'm sorry, but if we can have Juneteenth, we can have the Confederate flag. I mean, that's just my thing. I'm not a racist. I love all people, because if you've ever actually really sat down and talked to somebody and really actually got to know who the person is, I actually really love all kinds of people. I respect all kinds of people. That's what I do, and if you don't respect me, then I don't respect you. So that's the way it's got to go. But I don't have any hatred toward anybody, and if you hate the Confederate flag, that's your choice. Yes, that's your choice. If you want to hate the Confederate flag, that's your choice. Don't hate me. Hate the flag. Don't hate me. And that's what people need to do, is people need to stop hating on each other all the time. There's so much hate going on in the world right now. And one of the reasons why I like cars and I like automotive is because I thought there was no hatred. I thought people actually love each other for their cars. Like, see, I've posted so many things on Instagram, and there are so many people who are like, well, nobody likes my car. I go to a car meet, I go to a car show, and I don't get any freaking respect for my car. But then I'm sitting here, hey, your car looks cool. I'm glad you like to work on your car. Because, see, the thing is that if it's got 4 wheels and a motor, I respect it. See, one of my biggest things nowadays is that I'm sick and tired of watching these girls, wearing bikinis all the time, standing next to cars. It'd be so much nicer, so much better if they actually knew how to work on them. That's what I say. I mean, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, don't watch my damn show. The thing is that, people in this world, need to know how to do things. And back in the day, guys never really taught girls how to work on cars, and they should have. Dads never did. But the thing is that a lot of people don't even know how to drive a manual transmission. They don't know how to do it, but that was one of the things that I learned how to do. And I love driving a manual transmission because it's so much fun to do. Yes. And I think they need to bring back the manual transmission. I really think they do, because they're getting rid of it because it's easier to work on. That's what it is. But I think a manual transmission is easier to work on. You just have to replace the clutch every once in a while. At least that's what I've heard. I mean, clutches can take a lot of punishment, and so can transmissions. But anyway, so here's the thing. Hey, welcome to the show. Actually, put a comment if you want to get noted. I see you there. I see somebody's watching. So put your name in the comment, please, if you're actually watching this, and tell me who you are so I get to know who you are. Because I love having followers. Thank you very much for following me. Leave a message in the chat if you want me to give you a shout out, because I really respect it. Anyway, so at ERX today, I'm going to go to ERX Motor Park here. I'm leaving in a couple of minutes. I'm going to try to go around and see if anybody wants to do a podcast, like I did with Travis Milhausen. I'm going to try to see if I can do one with the Kramers. I met the Kramers last night. I met Eli Kramer's dad from Kramer Motorsports and RV. I went over there and I started talking to him, and they gave me a card, and it was in my book bag. I think I have it. I think I have it right here. Where'd it go? No. It's in my book bag somewhere. No. I know where I put it. I put it in a special place so that I can remember where it was. And when you put something in a special place, sometimes you always lose it. Here it is. Okay, here it is. So this is Kramer Motorsports' card that they gave me, and the driver is Eli Kramer is his name. And if you want to find Kramer Motorsports, you go to Kramer Motorsports or Kramer/motorsports.com. They have a Saint Bernard named Bear. So I'm gonna, since I'm a fan of big dogs, because I want to get a Great Pyrenees. Yeah, I actually want to get a Great Pyrenees. If you guys don't know, we have there is a character. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. So if you guys don't know, this right here is a character that is named, Rebel J. Rebel J is, well, we call him Berserker J, Rebel J. His name's Berserker Rebel J. And Berserker Rebel J he's a bear. Yeah, he's a polar bear. Basically he's a spirit bear is what he kind of is. And so I had a dream one time about a bear that basically killed me. It mauled me in a cage, and it turned out to be a polar bear. So I don't really know the whole story behind it, but the thing is that it was a dream. So this character, this Rebel J character, has been popping up in a lot of our in a lot of my pictures and a lot of my dreams, and basically it's the face of Trax Revolution. And I went to a place, and we went to the mini cruise. We had this mini cruise up in Stillwater and up in Wisconsin, which was really fun, with the Trax Revolution Mini Works vehicles or with some of the members of Trax Revolution Mini Works and some of the members of Minnesota United Minis, which they're at Minis. Minis takes the some of them are at Minis Take the State, and other people are getting ready to it's at Minis Take the State, I think is what it is. And some other people are getting ready for Minis Take the State, I think is what it's called, is where they're going, if I'm not mistaken. But so yeah, we went on this cruise up to Stillwater, and in Stillwater there's a restaurant and a pizza shop that we went by, and there's a polar bear. And I shit you not, I put a bucket hat on top of his head, and it looked just like that. So that is the iconic bear that goes all over the side of my car. I'm actually going to make a big head, a big headstone or a big headpiece on a t-shirt, and it's going to say Trax Revolution on it, and it's going to have Rebel J's face on it, and it's going to be another Trax Revolution t-shirt. And what Trax Revolution what Rebel J is to the team is basically Trax Revolution, or Rebel J is basically me as a character. A lot of people think I look like a bear, like I look like a polar bear, because when my hair gets all white and my beard gets all white, I'm never going to dye my hair ever again. So I'm going to start looking like Rebel J. So that's probably what's going to end up happening when I get older and everything else. So, and Dustin Werles from Mischief TV, a really good friend of mine. He has these dogs called Seminoids, I think they're called. Yeah, they're called Seminoids. And I've always wanted a white Great Pyrenees. I've always wanted to have it as a puppy and then let it get really, really big, so that eventually when we die together, that's basically what's going to happen. Because somebody told me that I need a companion animal, because I wouldn't be doing these videos if I had a dog, because I'm lonely all the fucking time. I don't know what it is, and it's just one of those things. So yeah, that's Rebel J and Rebel or Berserker Rebel J, and so yeah, we're trying to I'm trying to get a Great Pyrenees, and then that's going to be the dog that you'll see goes with us. And the one thing that I like about Eli Kramer, number 18, is that they have a Saint Bernard named Bear, and so I'm gonna go interview Eli and Bear today at the ERX here. I'm going to leave soon. But I just want to let you guys know that I had fun yesterday, and I'm going to try to go to ERX today, and I'm going to try to do things, I'm going to try to, I'm going to try to basically, interview another person, because I like interviewing people. And I filled out this thing to be on for Nitro Circus or for Nitro Cross. They're looking for the next face of Nitro Cross, and I'm not trying to one up Street Bike Tommy or anything like that, or anybody like that. But I really and truly would love to be the face of Nitro Cross, because the thing is, I really and truly would like to go out there and promote the business and everything. Yes, I know I probably can't talk about Trax Revolution anymore, but if I have that under my belt as something, as something that went down in my resume as interviewing people and working for Nitro Circus and Nitro Cross, that'd be one of the greatest things in the world. One of my favorite guys, Andrew Crowley. I mean, I love Andrew and I love Jared, both of the guys that are the broadcast people for Nitro Cross. They're really good. They're really, really good guys. And, and Travis Pastrana himself. I mean, yes, he's a Maryland hometown hero, and he's a great guy. And, I remember a long time, seeing some of the things that he did and seeing his, compound. But I've always talked about, saying that Travis Pastrana's, like somebody I feel like I've had a bond with, because he and I have talked before. So I don't know. It's just one of those things. So I was actually thinking about wearing a kilt today to the ERX, but I don't know if I'm going to. I really have no idea. It might get really cold out, or it might get really wonderful. I don't know. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do it. I don't really care. If anybody doesn't want to talk to me, that's fine. They don't have to. But anyway, yeah, I will be at ERX Motorsports Park here. I'll leave here in a little bit. And I will talk to you guys later. All right. Live, drive, and lay tracks. This has been the LayTrax Podcast. You guys have yourself a great day and take care.